Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Class 6 English Unit 3 Travel. In today's class, we will do reading comprehension exercise D, page number 41. You have to do this exercise in your book. In this exercise, you have to complete the flowchart of Sawat history. You have to complete this given flowchart based on the history of Sawat or based on the people who have lived in Sawat throughout the history or who have lived in Sawat for so many years. Some of the boxes are complete in this flowchart, some are incomplete. Let's take a look at it. For example, the oldest people who lived in Sawat were the descendants of Alexander, right? But after Alexander, you have to write the people who had come and lived in Sawat. And after that, you have to write the next group of people who had come and lived in Sawat until the British came and finally the Pakistani people that we are. You have to fill the second and the third box according to the history. For example, after Alexander, who came and lived in Sawat? Yes, after Alexander, the Buddhists had come and lived in Sawat for so many years. But after the Buddhists, who had come and lived in Sawat? Yes, after the Buddhists, the Mughals had come and lived in Sawat for so many years until the British came and they took over the country. And finally, when they left, we Pakistanis live in Sawat. So this is all about the history of Sawat. Now, the next question is reading comprehension exercise E, page number 41. In this exercise, here are 5 picturesque phrases. Draw a scenery showing all the given phrases. As you can see in this exercise, there are 5 phrases and the phrases are picturesque, mean when you read them, you can create a picture of the words in your mind. For example, the first phrase is a fruit-laden orchard, means a fruit-laden garden or a garden which is full of fruits. So when I say a fruit-laden orchard or a garden which is full of fruits, which has so many fruits on the trees, all of you must be imagining a certain type of garden in your minds. So what you have to do is you have to draw pictures for each of the following phrases. For example, if I ask you to draw a fruit laden orchard, you can use this picture as an example. You don't have to draw exactly the same. You have to use this as an example. You can also change the things in this picture. For example, you can make more trees, you can make more different types of fruits, and you have to make a garden which is full of fruits, right? The next phrase is a snow-capped mountain. So when I say a snow-capped mountain, all of you must be imagining different pictures according to your mind, right? So one example of a snow-capped mountain is this picture on the top, which shows the mountains covered with snow. So you have to draw a picture of snow-capped mountains. You can also use this picture as an example, and you can also use more pictures from the internet, or you can draw pictures on your own. The next one is a vast plateau. Plateau are plains, and these are the lands which are just a little above the sea. Means they are not very tall, they are not at a very great height like the mountains, they are just a little above the sea. The next one is the excavated sites. For example, Mohenjo-daro is an excavated site. It has been dug out, and this place was first destroyed, but later on it was discovered by the people. So excavated sites are those sites which are destroyed first by some disaster or something, but later on they are discovered by people. So for example, this picture is from Mohenjo-daro, which is an excavated site in Pakistan. You can use this as an example and draw a picture of an excavated site. The last one is a barren arid region. Barren means something which is unproductive and something which is infertile. For example, desert is a barren land because it is unproductive, it is infertile because nothing can grow, no plants, no crops, no flowers, no rain. That is why the land in the desert, they are empty, they have very little, very few plants, and sometimes they have no plants. So, if I ask you to draw a barren arid region, you have to draw a place which is like a desert and it has no trees or very few trees or no plants. So, these were the phrases and these were the pictures given as the example. Now, what you have to do is you have to complete the flowchart in exercise D, page number 40 in your book, and then you have to complete exercise E, page number 40 in your English literature notebook, in which you have to draw pictures for the phrases. I will see you in the next class. Until then, take care and Allah Hafiz.